Good morning, everyone. Good morning, friends on dais. Good morning, all the attendees. It's my privilege, I am there in between you today for this third MHM India Summit. Last summit, I was in Chennai. Made some good friends, made some good progress from there till now. It was a summit after the COVID. A lot of discussions were happening. Should we hold the summit? Should we host the summit or not? Times have been changing. Times have been challenging. Uh, but we have been continuously striving to reach out to all the communities and with the fundamental thought of leaving no one behind. And we think I was in some of the G20 discussions also over the weekend in the Constitution Club and in the various committees, where I also talked about the gender. The whole G20 presidency of India should also be seen when we talk about health, and we should actually talk about health from the gender lens too. When I talk about gender, it's not just binaries, it also includes the non-binaries. Uh, this whole, summit is very well curated, and Dettol is a hygiene brand. We have a long history of 100 years plus. My company started its business in late 70s in Kolkata. It was known as Reckitt and Coleman. It's a Dutch company, Anglo-Dutch company. And from Reckitt and Coleman, we became Reckitt and Benckiser. And then from Reckitt and Benckiser, during the COVID time, we became Reckitt. It doesn't mean like we are shrinking, we are becoming big. As India is going to be $1 trillion economy, we were at number 5 position globally in the Reckitt universe for doing the business. China was much ahead of us, so we beat China. And now in the Reckitt universe, like after the US, Reckitt in India is number 2, which makes us more responsible, which makes us tend to do more purpose-led work in India. We have various campaigns which we lead in India. Uh, One and the foremost is the Dettol Banega Swasth India campaign, which reaches out to around 24 million kids across India. And I can proudly say every 8th school in India out of 10 is a user of any of the Dettol products or is being invited or being a part of the hand washing campaign. Second big program is by also one of our, power brand called Harpic. We have the Harpic Mission Sanitation and Water. We created the India Sanitation Preamble along with Gramalaya, along with Ministry of Jal Shakti, including with the Minister, with the Honorable Prime Minister. And when you go to the Rashtriya Swachhta Smarak in Delhi, which is next to Rajghat, so you will see the sanitation preamble which has been curated. It went to almost all the blocks, all the aspirational districts. We are now trying to take it to all the aspirational blocks also in India. And there's a long way to actually focus on the behavior change campaigns on water as well as sanitation both. Third is, again, with the youth-focused work what we do, which is the Durex Birds and the Beestalks. So I was with the ambassadors of more than 10 countries in Nagaland in the Hornbill Festival. A very proud moment again for us, like we are able to reach to around 4 million school kids on growing up curriculum, which is a very, very challenging subject in itself. Because there's a huge lobby which talks about not to talk about growing up with the kids. And sometimes it becomes very culturally sensitive topic too. So how you engage parents, how you engage thought leaders, how you engage political leaders, how you engage religious leaders, so that you can do something which is cross-cutting and which can be of a great thing for the nation. And we see it as a nation-building agenda. So before I close, I want to personally thank the CEO Gramalaya, Sai Damodran, who has been a very important force behind us. We have Nandanji. I have met him 2 weeks back. Nandanji, you are here, but I'm missing Oscar more. Oscar is his pet. It's a Siberian Husky, 5 years old. One thing, why I'm mentioning his pet, because, petting itself is very important. We love those, we want to keep along with us. It's important we love everyone. There is a lot of confrontation across the globe. There's peace which is required everywhere. There's a lot of conflict everywhere. There's a conflict between the users and the non-users. There is a conflict between the menstrual cup makers and the sanitary pad makers. There's a conflict between the media and others. There's a conflict between everyone. So let's take this pledge also during the MHM third conference, like we all work together as one family because there is one health in one planet and there is no planet B. Whatsoever we do under this summit together, it should be for the planet, by the planet. And uh, best part is the woman force who's been addressing has been a part of the Gramalaya journey. I have my mentors who will be virtually also joining the summit. We have Swami Chinanand Saraswati ji from Rishikesh who will be joining us virtually, and Sadhvi ji too. I'm very sure, like listening to them also, like you will be very much enlightened. Thank you so much again for giving me this opportunity here. Thank you.